What's happening, Hardscapers? Today we're walking through a step install, very small 4-foot step, one rise that we did for a client on a project. Just talking about what we do from start to finish to ensure that we get that right rise and everything involved with that, as well as why we build our steps for the most part so that we can install that hardscape lighting right underneath it for our clients to make it pop. Let's get into this. So we've come to a point preparing our base that we are ready to screed out for our step. So we prepare our pipes just like we would for a patio, walkway, interlock, laying, but we make sure that they're absolutely level from side to side and from the foundation down so that it creates a nice level pad for our step to actually sit on. Each of our steps are going to be 7 1/4 rise. So we're only building one step, so we've got 7 1/4 plus 7 1/4, that's 14 1/2. We've also got to factor in our 4-inch factoring in a 4-inch buried course, 7 1/2 inches of step plus 7 1/2 inches of step, but minus, we're actually going to put a 2-inch cap on top of this. So that actually comes out to 17 inches to the top. And as you can see, 17 inches. And again, 17 inches. And these are level, so we can screed now. So for our step, we have 4 inches buried, 5 inches of the block exposed, plus a 2-inch granite cap. So with all that being said, and after our screed layer, we should be at about 16 inches there to give us two 7 1/4 inch steps. So we're looking good there. We can take our screed bars out and start laying our block. Now that we've screeded, we've got a nice level pad to start laying our blocks on, our buried course. Now it's just a matter of leveling, malleting very slightly if it's out of level, ever so slightly. For a screed layer, we use this HPB 1/4 inch crush stone on top of our A gravel, which is like a 3/4 inch down to fines. So that is our base there. If we were to just be setting like a solid step on top of this, what we could do is just lay out some patio slabs or some pavers, and that would just give us a nice area to just drop, suction, or clamp a step right on top of a level pad. In this case, we're building a step, so these will be placed here now, and then our exposed layer of the step will be laid on top with our granite cap on top of that. As you can see, I struggled a little bit there with the measurements for that, because in this case we were installing a 2-inch cap on top of that porch there. So I was struggling with trying to figure out what that measurement was. Just shows you how it really helps you to write down these measurements and to visualize it a little bit better when you're trying to figure out what that measurement is that you need to be at. And the more rises, the more difficult that is going to be, and just having some sort of visual to map it out really helps. Our base course is set, so now we just need to lay these blocks on top and get our final height before we put our cap on. So with that step set, we can now start to screed out for that front walkway area. Step comes first, then we can complete the rest of the area with the interlock being screeded and being laid. Hey, if you find this video interesting, if you find it helpful in any way, like really goes a long way for us. Click that like button as well as the subscribe. This really helps us get this content into more people's eyes, ears, whatever on YouTube, and helps us to get a little bit more traction. This just tells YouTube that, hey, this video is helpful. This video needs to get out to more people. So thank you if you have already done that. If you haven't, I'll give you some time to do that right now and to subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have any questions as well. I respond to every single comment that comes in, and thank you so much for your support. Let's get back to the video. Now, the reason why we build the majority of our steps, or at least we try to, is because we like to install hardscape lighting. And on any project, we try to sell that hardscape lighting. Helps improve our bottom line, as well as it is a great way to increase our profit on a project, but it also provides our clients with a lot of value in terms of just lighting up a night project and giving them more time to enjoy their space that we built for them, because nighttime is when and they're going to be out there during the weekdays at least and into the weekends for sure. So we want to light them up so that they can enjoy that project for much longer. Now, it also, in terms of steps, provides safety so that they know where the treads are in their project. On that project that you just saw, we did not install hardscape lighting, but on this project that we're going to show you, we got hardscape lighting onto this 2-rise step, and it really helped to just bring everything together with this project, as well as the hardscape lighting we installed throughout this project. Okay, let's talk about what we did with our lighting for our step here. Our step has got lighting coming in. One is going all the way through for path lights, possibly in the future, but the other one is coming up and under the step here, as you can see, and we're getting ready to cut it to put in our first hardscape light for our step. There's going to be 4 on these 2 treads, 2 on each tread here, so we're getting ready to do that. Wire goes in under the step. We planned for that beforehand. We got our connections in the back coming up to the top. We notched out very slightly, just a small little notch there for each of the wires. 1, 2, 3, 4 ends here, and that's our run to the transformer. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you like this video, please like it and leave a comment below if you have any questions. I respond to every comment and I appreciate every comment coming in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more of this content. All of this really helps us to get this out into more people's eyes, ears on YouTube. And thank you for watching.